everyone, it's Tammy and I am using the new stamp set again, yay! And this one is called Swirly Bird. And I cannot wait to see what some people come up with this because these shapes, there's just so many different things that you can do. Like I can see this being, I don't know, maybe a kite, and this being a sailboat, this being a bird's nest with some eggs, and there's the little birdie. So, I mean, it's just flowers. So it's just so many different things. And we're actually going to use this as a flower today. And I'm going to do kind of a neat fold card, but I also wanted a sentiment. So I also got my Endless Thanks sentiments because I just love these. They're just so pretty. I love the combination of the written words and then the typed script words, or not script, but just the typed like printed words with the kind of scripty words. I just think it's really cute. And I got this idea from someone who had gone to, they call it convention, or it's actually called On Stage, and some of the demonstrators, I think any demonstrator can go. I don't exactly know how it works. It was just in April, and since I'm still kind of new at this, I don't exactly know, but I know that you can earn spots to go, and I know that there are some like really strong demonstrators who have lots and lots of sales that go all the time. And there was one, and her name is Sally Robertson, I believe. And I want to give her credit because I found an image that's very similar to this on Pinterest, and that's where I got the idea. So she's the inspiration for this card. At least I think that's, yes, it does say, okay, I wasn't sure if that was the pinner or that was the person who did it, but it is it is her. So Sally Robertson is her name. I'm not familiar with her, but she made a really cute card and I'm casing it. So what we did, or what I'm doing, is I'm using Dapper Denim. This is one of our new in colors. I just love this color. It is, if you think of classic denim, that is this color. And this card is going to be a cute fold card. And I went ahead and folded one side. This is a half of a piece of 8.5 by 11, and I cut it at 5.5. And then I'm going to score it on each end at 2 and, let me tell you exactly, 2 and 1/8. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, 2 and 1/8. So I'm going to score this one at 2 and 1/8 as well. And what that's going to do is 2 and 1/8 plus 2 and 1/8 is 4 1/4, which is half of the card. So I would score it. Normally you would cut it at 5.5, and you would, I'm hoping I'm making sense. Normally you would cut it at 5.5, and then you'd score it in the middle at 4 1/4. Well, we're scoring it on both ends at 2 and 1/8 so that we get a card that folds like this. But it reaches the middle because it's half the card. So very cute, kind of a neat fold. So it will fit still in an A2 envelope. And I like fun folded cards. You can see on my YouTube channel that I do post quite a few fun little folded cards. And this is where we're going to differ a little bit in our styles and the way that we did it. But I'm going to put just a white panel on both of these like this. But before I do that, I'm going to do my stamping. But I just thought this was just really cute. So we are going to stamp on this side. I'm going to put some flowers. And on this side, I'm going to use one of the big flowers. And I'm going to use both of our Dapper Denim ink and our Emerald Envy ink. I don't know why my dog is barking. Because the wind is blowing. I have things out because I have been working, making some cards. Loving these new stamps. So I'm going to take out a piece of scratch paper. Well, I want to find a piece that's there. This side isn't so scratched up. And I'm going to stamp on one of these. I'm going to stamp the little flowers, and on this page I'm going to stamp the other flowers, and then on this I'm going to stamp our sentiment. So let me get out our stamps. They're photopolymer, so they come like this, and I'm going to use this flower, I think, to stamp this side. And then I'm going to use this flower I'm going to use this as the inside of the flower. I'm just thinking that's what I'm doing. And then I can either use this stamp. I think this fits. Okay, yes, I'll use this one. That's fine. I didn't want it to fit perfectly, and it does not, so that's okay. And then I also need this, which I'm going to use as a stem for this card. And I just came up with that kite idea when I was looking at the case, and now I'm super excited because I also see that there's this, so this could be like the little kite ribbons down the thing, and that could be the string of the kite, and this could be the kite. Oh, I'm gonna have to do that. Okay. Next card. I'm going to take out my, oh no, there it is, my acrylic block. And I'm going to take my Denim. Where are you, Denim? What did I do with you, Denim? Oh, I put you over here. And I'm just going to randomly stamp. Gosh, this is such a beautiful color. I'm just kind of making a background page. I don't know if any of you guys are scrapbookers, but I remember doing this with my scrapbooking days. And you want some of them to go off the page. Excuse me. That's pretty good. And then I'm going to clean this off with my Stampin' scrub. And then I'm going to take my flower from this side, oh no, the big one, and I'm going to ink it up, and these are quite juicy. And I'm going to stamp off, and then I'm going to stamp on. I just didn't want this one to be so dark, that's why I stamped off. And then I'm going to stamp directly using the smaller one. So it will give it kind of a nice contrast of two different shades of the same color. So for this one, I'm going to just stamp that, and then I'm going to stamp it right on top. Like that. Very cute. And now I'm going to take my Emerald Envy with the stem. And because this is acrylic, I should be able to see exactly where to place it. Perfect. And oh, I might use this, and I might use one of the little leaves, because I know I saw one. I'll use both of them. And I'm going to use the little birdie too, but I'll do that in a minute. Let me just clean this stamp off. And I'm just going to put this right there. And I'm going to do this on the other side. And this one right there. Oh my goodness, that's so cute. Oh, I love it. We'll clean off these. Then I'm going to get my little bird and my sentiment. So where's the bird? Here's the bird. He's a cute little birdie. And then what sentiment do I want to use? Let's do thankful for you, maybe. You're a true friend. I'm going to do the thankful for you. So thankful for you. Now I'm going to line these up. Thankful for you. And then the little birdie I want on top. Like that. And I'm going to stamp this in the Dapper Denim. And I think I'll put it right down here in the corner. Like that. The only thing is I wonder if I want the bird a little closer. Let's do this. I want the bird kind of sitting on the words. Like that. Yes, that's better. Okay, so now I'll clean off these. Thankful for you. And the bird. Okay, so I think I'm done with my stamping. I'm going to cut out this thankful for you, but it's already cut this way and this way. So I'm just going to kind of start cutting here and do a little bit of a fussy cut around the bird, but I don't want it to be totally against the bird. So I'm going a little bit of white. I love that he's a blue bird. You could make him whatever color you wanted, or you could just do a black bird and, I mean, clearly make it your own. I don't even remember what she did. I kind of think she did black, but I'm not sure. Not sure. I don't remember exactly. And then I will go around the H a little, but I'm even getting more wide of white strip here. Okay, Now I'm going to take some pop dots, if I can find them on my desk of mess I need to clean up. Oh, and I guess I need to make sure that this fits. Oh, and it doesn't. Holy shamoly, so I need to cut this closer. Thankful for you. Now it fits okay. And we're just going to put a few pop dots on here. I think 3 ought to do it. And see where I messed up on this flower? I'm going to try to cover some of that up. Oh, that's cute. Okay, I'm liking this already. Now I'm going to take my snail or my ATG gun, but your snail adhesive works perfectly. And I can tell mine's about to run out. I'm going to have to replace my spool. And I want to put this on this side. And all of my dimensions and everything will be on my blog. So if you're interested in that, you can look down in the description bar for all those details. Oh my goodness, that's so cute. And then I'm going to cut a piece of Whisper White for the inside of the card. I totally did not do that. So here's a scrap piece of Whisper White that I have. And I need it to be 4, I'm thinking 5 1/4. Ooh, this is not straight. 5 1/4 or less, because it's just the way it is, by 4. I also need to replace my blade. It's getting kind of crummy. And that should fit in there just perfect. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed it does. And as an added little cute, I am going to put the bird on the inside also because I just think he's adorable. So I'm going to get my little birdie out in my Dapper Denim. There we go. Oh, yay! So cute. Okay, well that's it, guys. I really appreciate you watching. This is a really cute card. I'm really liking this. I'm thinking that I could use this even for my monochromatic cards, for my in-color club, something similar to this, because I am loving it, and I like the fun fold. I really kind of get into these little silly folds to make it a little different. My kids are always like looking at the back of cards when I give them something, because they're like, does it do something? Is there something I can do? Because lots of times I like to do that. Make them a little interactive or a little more fun. Sometimes I'll just do a straight card. I mean, you guys know that. I guess the majority of the time I do straight cards compared to the number of cards I do a fun fold, but I make my share of cards, so yay. Okay, well, thank you so much for watching. I hope you like it. I hope you love it. I hope you try it. And if you have any questions or you want to check out more information, just see the description box below. Thank you so very much, and let me know. Bye.